To explain this, I want to share with you the difference between superpowers and missions, because this is where it all comes together. A superpower, as we've already discussed, those talents that help us affect positive change in our lives, the lives of people around us, and the world around us as a whole. Missions are those jobs, roles, activities that we have to embark on every single day. They generally have fairly defined boundaries to them, so we sort of know what they're about, and a desired outcome. There's a point A, there's a point B to almost everything we do, right? We get involved in something, hopefully it has a start, hopefully it has an end, and then we move on to another mission. So we're involved in multiple missions all the time. There is no one mission for your life. You have multiple missions every single day. Every project, working with your kids is a mission, being married is a mission, every role you have at work is a mission. It has some sort of clearly defined boundaries and a desired outcome. Okay? Now, there are three kinds of missions I want to talk about that have to do with change and have to do with how you use your superpowers. The first one is the unaligned mission. The unaligned mission is a mission that you will have very little, if any, impact when you're not aligning your superpowers with your mission. You might be participating still, you might be even helping it advance a little bit, but you're going to have very low impact because you're not using your superpowers, which is where you have the most impact in the world. These are bad missions to be in. And even as you go through the rest of the day, I'd like you to think about these missions, and as you interact with people and think, even this little interaction is kind of a mission. And is this one aligned with my superpowers or not? And if so, maybe I'll stick around a little longer. If not, maybe I need to figure out something different to do. So unaligned missions are bad for all of us. Unaligned missions are when we're involved in those and somebody were to ask you, you would say, it's okay. Or you might even say, I hate it. I don't like this mission that I'm on. I don't like this job or this role or this activity. Other people would say about you in that mission, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry you have to be involved in that because it doesn't line up with who you are, I can tell. The second type of mission is the partially aligned mission. This is where you'll have more moderate impact, a medium level of impact. These can be very good, maybe even great missions. This is the vast majority of missions that we're on in our lives. They don't completely align with our superpowers, but they align somewhat. And so we have the ability to affect those somewhat. About these, you might say, I really like it. I really like this job. I like this role I'm in. Or I even love it. It's pretty good. It treats me well. I treat it well. We're all happy. Other people would say about you, you know what? You're lucky to be on a mission like that. And then finally is the totally aligned mission. Fully aligned. High impact mission for you. When your superpowers and your missions align, that's when you get stuff done, right? That's when you can make a big difference. Ideal missions for you. This is where you might say, this couldn't be any more perfect. How's your job? Couldn't be any more perfect. It is exactly where I'm supposed to be. My wife is in a position like that right now. Her superpowers and her job line up almost perfectly, and she loves it. And when other people see that, what they say about you is, you're not just lucky, you're truly blessed, right? They look at you as like, that's just above and beyond. Hang on to that as long as you can. So out of those missions, not aligned, partially aligned, totally aligned, which one of those looks most like a superhero logo? What do you think? Fully aligned, right? You can see that on somebody's chest. So I think there's a reason for that. That was a pure coincidence. As I kind of lined those up and looked at them, I wasn't even really thinking about that. But I'm like, oh, that would make a great t-shirt.